morning, everyone. Welcome to Toad TV.
Cheers. Morning. Cheers.
I am Mary Beth.
I am Helen.
And we are the creative hands and minds behind Toad Hollow. And welcome to Thursday morning Toad Talk. There you go. New thing. All right. Tomorrow's Friday. No wonder you want to talk about it tomorrow. I'm like, I thought today was Friday. And tomorrow's totally off. Okay. All right. Questions and comments quickly. Somebody said, are we two sisters?
Yes.
Yes, we are. And every now and then you get sister number 3 showing up too.
Right.
We are 2 of 6 children and we share a business and a house together. Lots of people are interested in the table runner idea. That's fantastic. We love that. We will let you know as we get closer to it once we get closer to it, we will let you know more information about it. The closer we get, the closer we will do. More information we will have for you. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh my gosh. It's morning. I don't do well on mornings. Okay. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that is about it. We have a couple of people who said that they'll be interested to see how it goes so that hopefully we could do
something knitting
wise, which we would love to try and do. We were talking about trying out Facebook rooms with a knitting thing too. So
we were checking out all the technology to see what our options are for the jelly roll, the retreat, everything going forward. So
and we have been trying to sign into. Well, Helen has already signed up. I'm trying to get approved for the Black Needle Society's stitching retreat this weekend because they have some great ideas.
And it's set up really, really well.
All through Facebook that we may steal some of them because they're really cool ideas. So
and they're set up because the setup just seems to be perfect.
Right. So we will keep you informed. Okay. All right. So that is it as far as questions and comments. Okay.
A lot of people were also very excited about us doing a podcast on yarn leftovers, so that will be coming soon.
Yes, because everybody's got leftovers.
Yep.
Somebody said, they left a comment that said they're really interested in the leftovers and they'd love an episode about the leftovers, and I thought they were talking about dinner leftovers. Why do you want to hear that?
Really?
Just not.
Our dinners are not that exciting. Leftovers less so.
Right. So, okay.
So tomorrow, just so everybody knows, we're going to talk about the mystery skein for September. Those were sent out unless you ordered them. There are a couple people that ordered them within like the last week or so. You will not have yours. But we're going to show what the skein is. It will be available to buy tomorrow if you did not get it. And it will be available on all bases because the mystery skein was in worsted, and we will show you the pattern that we're doing. So,
and as Helen said, we're going to have it ready. Well, we're not going to have it ready, but it will be dyed to order in. Hi, Paige. Since he can't bark at the cat, he's going to burp instead.
Right.
It's going to be. Oh my God! On the drive down from Montclair yesterday, Helen said at one point, "We're almost home, man," and he let out the juiciest burp.
Oh my God! It was so disgusting. It was just, and it was long, and it was just.
It's like, oh my God, man, really.
He was done with the day. So.
He's over there looking very pleased with himself. Anyway, back to the yarn, which is the reason that you're here, not Spike. It's going to be available in our fingering, which is 100% superwash, and our DK, which is also 100% superwash.
Yes.
So there you go. All right. Okay. So today we said we would be talking about letter writing and what we use for our letters. So we thought we'd show you some samples.
Yeah.
All right. So to start out with, back when we had our gift store, one of the things we carried were cards. And they actually did very well, but we had a couple of different brands that we really liked, and one of them was Zeichem Press, and they just had the funniest cards.
They're standard letterpress cards, but they're just really snarky and funny.
This one we got, and we sent it to my dad when he was fighting cancer. So there were a couple of them that we really, really liked. So that was one of the samples. And then another thing we like to do is when we go away, like when we went to Massachusetts last year, if we see cards that we love, we grab some.
Right.
Unfortunately, I don't have any of those to show because we sent them all out.
Because we use them as thank you notes. We use them as little notes for people who win prizes. So
Right.
It's not just letter writing. We use cards all the time for the business as well.
Yeah. And then sadly, a paper company or a paper store in New York City was closing down last year.
It was called the Paper Store.
Yeah, it was closing down at the end of our time with Opera Saturday before COVID hit. And we were able to pick up some cards there. This is a group called Crazy Kingdom. I'm looking to see if there's the
It's gonna be on the
designer.
It's gonna be on the back of the box.
Paper Destiny by the Sherman Retail Group. But that's one sample of it. That's pretty much why we got it.
Yes.
I mean, come on. But they have all different, I mean... Hello. So really, really cool.
It was just a box card set.
Yeah, it was a box of 12 cards. I think usually it's a really nice box.
You want to turn it right side up?
Sorry. Okay, so usually it retails for $20, but we got it on sale because they were closing down, sadly. So we got that. And then our friend Ray sent us a letter and told us how she was starting to do letter writing. And I loved her idea of getting this book. It's called All Things Wild and Free Stationery. And it's just got fantastic pages that...
It's by Flow, right? The publishing group? Yeah, it's right.
Yes, Flow Stationery. So they have things like this, where you have him on one side, and then it's lined paper on the other, where he's down there. Oops. Like that. And then you have a page where you can cut out the envelope so that you have the envelope to go with him, which is just fantastic. You know, I think it's just such a great idea. So they have all different kinds of animals, bees and birds and crickets and just mushrooms, which are not animals, but it's just all things are wild and free.
Amazon.
Yes. So we got that. We actually wound up getting 2 of these because one of them got lost in the mail, and I asked for them to send another one, and they did. And then when we tried to send it back, we couldn't. So we wound up with 2 of them because the first one actually came.
Practically on the same day.
Yeah. And then I went on from there to get For the Love of Paper Florals, which I thought was really beautiful.
And this has wrapping paper and writing paper and journals. It's just a whole bunch.
My herbarium journal. It's got such pretty things. This is wrapping paper.
Or is that a journal?
Nope, that's wrapping paper.
Okay.
But this is also a piece of wrapping paper that you can use for a smaller present. It's got gift tags that are perforated so you don't have to cut them. You can pop them right out. It's got lots of paper that is good for journaling, that you can cut out and put in your journals, that kind of thing. And then it also has writing paper with envelopes attached to it too. So that, again, the cutouts for the envelope, so you can make your own envelope out of something that's the inside. That's the outside. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
It's really, really pretty. So this one is just absolutely gorgeous.
Also Flow? Or?
I don't know. It doesn't
No,
say
it would have it on it.
Lark. This
Lark,
one is put
okay.
out by Lark. So It looks like they also have For the Love of Paper Botanicals and Just for the Love of Paper. So those are other offerings from them.
Again, Amazon.
Yes. And then we got really intrigued. So Helen went on Etsy and found...
No.
How did you get to it?
Heaven and Earth Designs.
Oh, right, because some of her designs...
Because I love the crow. And so I found the artist Cheryl Baker. Is Heaven and Earth Designs used some of her artwork as some of their cross stitches. And this is the crow of Crescent Hill. I have the cross stitch pattern. I just love it. So then I went to find Cheryl Baker, and I found her on Instagram first, and she's Cheryl Baker Artist on Instagram. And then I went to her website, and
That was an expensive mistake.
that was a problem, because she does stationery. She does gift greeting cards. The Crow of Crescent Hill that Mary Beth just showed you is one of the greeting cards.
This is... Sorry, humidity.
This is Aveline, Mother of the Woodlands. This is also a Heaven and Earth design.
Turn it around so that they can see the back, because on the back, it's got stuff on the back
It's
too.
like watermarked on the back.
Oh my god.
Her artwork is just,
It's spectacular.
and it's so detailed. So these are the greeting cards we got. We got the Crow and Aveline.
Here, you want to show the paper? I didn't bring all of them. I just
Okay.
brought some of them.
And we got some of her, she does writing paper as well. So you get the artwork on the bottom, and then it's just gorgeous lined paper for you to write on. And it's nice, thick, textured paper.
Yes.
So that's one. This is the fortune teller. Here's Aveline again. So I'm pretty sure it comes with 10 sheets,
10 or 12.
10 or 12
10,
sheets
yeah.
per packet.
I love this one because it's got Believe across the top.
Right, and then it's the fairy and then the jar.
And I love what she did was she put all the things that you might lure a fairy in with at the bottom of the jar so she could catch her fairy.
And it's for the, it may be $20 for the stationery set, but I can tell you it's worth it because the texture of the paper and the
Right.
artwork is just so fabulous. So that's another one. And there's the crow again. Obviously, we're fans of the crow. She put one up on her Instagram page yesterday. And it's a girl on a broomstick, and it
Here, I'm
says,
gonna pull it up.
West, I'm the Wicked Witch of everything. I'm like, yes.
We need this.
Down a little because you can't see her. There you go. So she is one of our absolute favorite artists.
Cheryl Baker Artist.
Yeah.
That's who you should follow because she's got such gorgeous, gorgeous things.
And she has a whole series of famous characters from books going to magic schools. So it's like here's Alice getting ready to go to Hogwarts.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Did you get that she's holding the white rabbit and the Cheshire Cat is sitting on her trunk? I mean,
Yeah.
honestly.
So if you want to lose some time.
Yeah.
Go check out Cheryl Baker.
Oh, she's got such fantastic things. Really beautiful stuff.
And I believe she's dressing her son as one of the old plague doctors for Halloween, and she's working on his costume right now.
Why not?
Right. In the time of 2020.
Um,
That's our most favorite stationery right now.
Yeah. Oh God. Yes.
Yeah.
Hands down. And then we went on and found Joanna Basford's postcards. And we showed these recently,
Right.
but these have different postcards that you can either color yourself or send to someone and give them a coloring challenge to do. So that, and you could even do it that you sent a letter and you just included one of these, a blank one that they could then
Color
forward
and
and
send
send
off,
off to somebody else. So, or they could use it to send back to you.
Right.
You know? So it's a really neat thing. So we love that so much that
Amazon then one day came up and said, "So you bought this? Would you like this?" Yes, please. So this is a 2021 planner.
it's got some great things.
So it gives you the week on one page and then a page to color for the week.
So while you're filling out your weekly planner and you're trying to think of all the things that you need to do that day, you can be coloring in.
Right.
Which is very zen.
Yes.
It's a very nice, quiet, meditative thing that is a great thing to do. And I always think, oh, I want to color, usually when I'm either in the middle of the shower or driving or dying. And, it's not something that you
I'm
can
just going to
just
sit
drop.
down and,
Color. So
you just finish up and I will go color now.
Right. So it's one of those things that having this as part of my planner, it will be there so that in the morning when I'm getting ready, as you're getting ready for your day and you're thinking things through and that sort of thing, it's a great way to just do it calmly.
Yeah.
So one of the things we do when we get new planners is we always check out
Family
birthdays. So my mom next year gets citrus, all different citrus slices. My sister Amanda gets this gorgeous garden. Helen gets stockings,
Guess when my birthday is?
holiday stockings. So she gets holiday stockings. My birthday is right before Halloween. You would think ghosts, pumpkins, black cats.
Obviously, Mary Beth is disappointed with Joanna's choice for her.
I mean, come on. Halloween. There's so many things you can do for Halloween. You're giving me that. I'm going to have to color them all Halloween colors. I mean, look at the next week. Look what they get.
You're taking it so personally.
I am. It's like she knows, and it's just,
You have 52 things to
it's blah.
color.
Look at this one. I mean, how gorgeous is that?
All right, if your birthday is the week of September 20th through the 26th,
That's what you get.
Beautiful mandala.
That is so beautiful. Okay. This is one of the more intricate ones, but oh my God, you can make this so
Yeah.
gorgeous. So, it's Joanna Basford's 2021 weekly color. Anyway, Joanna Basford's 2021 weekly coloring planner from Andrew McNeil Publishing. If you are interested in doing it through a bookstore.
And then we have a lot of other paper supplies. We have a silhouette cutting machine, which we rarely take out. We have decorative papers because we love the idea of creating our own journals.
And we've actually created things and
Right.
just never used them.
We have journals. I mean, if you would like to part us with our money, show us pretty journals, because
Yeah.
Meredith and I were both suckers for journals. We have rubber stamps.
Stickers.
Anything Tim Holtz. We have his distress markers. We have his distress inks. We have his distress
Crayons.
crayons, pads.
Paints.
So we're Tim Holtz
Graphic 45.
junkies. Graphic 45.
The graphic
problem is
45.
it's all
the Graphic 45, anything that has to do with like the Wizard of Oz,
Yeah.
or last year they had an amazing Alice in Wonderland Halloween one that just, oh my
Right. Because they're very vintagey, but a little bit of a
whimsical twist to it, yeah.
it's all kind of just shoved in a corner somewhere because it's just, there's a lot and it's bulky and we just haven't figured it out yet. So we never really do anything with it because when you think about wanting to do it, it's like, oh, I've got to clear a space, I've got to dig it out. And it's just, I'll go knit or stitch instead.
Right.
So
It's on our radar.
yeah,
as,
we have the Michael's rolling carts that we're going to start to organize things into so that it'll just be, hey, I feel like, where are my rubber stamps? Oh, they're right here.
yeah.
So we have lots and lots of other stuff. It's just, and our next thing is we really want to get some sealing wax because we've been watching people on TikTok and Instagram and Pinterest with their sealing wax, and it's like, now I need sealing wax.
I know.
So
Because it's not just the stick of sealing wax, which is what it used to be when
Right.
we were growing up. You get these little pellets so you can mix and match colors, and
my favorite is the ones where they mix and match the colors and then they stamp in a flower
Yeah.
in the seal. It's just, oh.
I know, it's just gorgeous.
So we just have to figure out, find a sealing wax place and go and
Right.
take the time.
Okay, I think we have chattered on and up about
Yes.
this. I mean, look at this. We have 22 minutes of writing paper. Okay. We hope you have a wonderful rest of the day.
Yes, go forth and create, everybody.
Maybe write somebody a letter.
Yeah, we will see you
Because
tomorrow.
I have to tell you, oh, sorry, I know
That's
I
okay.
always have to say something else, but it just occurred to me. It doesn't have to be on gorgeous paper. It can be on a piece of legal writing pad. People love getting mail, so
Yeah.
that if you know somebody who might need a little bit of cheering up, send them a letter.
Plus, you're supporting the post office.
Right, which is a good thing.
Yes.
Okay. All right,
I
I'm
think
done
we're
now.